Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to Planet Cryos, where the planet actually doesn't exist. Um, so what I got today is actually my mother's computer is back. Her battery is dying. So we are going to go through and how to replace the battery. Stay tuned. Okay, so what I got here, like I said, is my mother's laptop, and we got ourselves new battery. And it actually came with, she told me when she got it, it came with obviously the new battery, a pick to get the backing plate off of or the back cover off of the laptop, and also a Phillips screwdriver to remove all the screws, which is kind of cool. I didn't need it, but something else I took a look at, and I haven't actually tried the computer out. Now she's saying it only gets about 26% with the charger plugged in, and no matter if you shut it off or have it on, the charger is just not. So I'm pretty confident it's the battery and not the actual power brick. So we went ahead and ordered a $30 or $35 battery. I think it'll work just fine. So what I did notice is on the back of the PC here is I set it down on my desk and the PC is wobbling a little bit. So I took a look. Now I remember, I just adjust this just a little bit here. If you watch my last video when I did this, there was a screw that would not go in because the plastic piece was broke off on the inside. But when I set this on the desk, it's wobbling. So I took a look at it, and there's two spots, one that's broke. The plastic is broke now. So that's not even going to hold it down. And it's bulging. And this wasn't bulging when I put it back together. So I have a hunch, because that's right where the battery sits. It's right in this area. And the battery, I believe, is more off to this side. So it basically takes up this side. I could be wrong on that, but I think it takes up this portion, and it's bulging right in here. It's actually almost looks like it wants to crack right there. It could be just a mark, a scratch mark, but it looks like right there, that's like the peak of the bulge. It's cracked right here, and it's actually cracked over here. Now this, I don't know as a result from me, because I know that that wasn't cracked. So anyway, we're going to take it apart. I don't even think I'm going to bother plugging it in, but I kind of wanted to, just to, yeah, I'm not even going to bother plugging it in. We're just going to go ahead and do this and see if it solves the problem, because I don't like that bulge, and I don't want to take a risk in the battery exploding. So let's get busy on this. Just twist you down here. Alright. Let's see what we got here. So it says it comes with a screwdriver. Oh yeah, so here's the, I thought it was a pick, but it's more just a plastic prying tool. That's kind of big, nice. And we got the battery. Okay, there's a new battery. Now, I said I think it sits more on this side. Well, actually, it would sit like this, because this plug would have to come over here. I thought you said it came with a screwdriver. Oh, there it goes. Just dropped out. Dropped all the way under this. Okay, so we got actually a few screwdrivers. Oh, nice. I guess let's go ahead and use them. Look at that. Not bad. We have, looks like a mini Torx. We got a Phillips and another Phillips. So we got a couple different size Phillips there. So I believe, yeah, we're going to be using that Phillips. Alright, so let's start over here at the bulge. Hang on a second. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah. Look how swollen this is. These are really swollen. You know, to be honest, I think when I took it off last year, I think these were slightly swollen also. So that's what's preventing it from going down. But I'm going to try and locate a cover. I mean, even this piece is broke. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but that piece is broke. There's a little piece right here. Just like that's a slot cover. I don't know what the heck that's covering, so it would have gone over here. What's that covering? I guess maybe it was an optional. Oh, I think that's I forget what that is. There's a little button there. Maybe one of you guys in the comments will show you. So it looks like a tab that you can pull out, and ooh, something loose. Anyway, so there's a little, you got the USB port here, and this is just something I'm unfamiliarized, so I just don't know what it does. But there's a little button right here. I'm not quite sure what it does. It's got a ribbon cable attached to it, and it runs to the motherboard. So it looks like you can pop that little cover off and push that button, but I don't quite know what it does. Alright, so anyway, let's get this done here. Just got a little tool here. So we got actually, I'm going to use that plastic. No, I can't use that. It's too big. Too big. A little plastic pick here. So this is the hard drive that I installed last year. It's supposed to be a friction fit. Installed last year, I also installed a larger RAM, more RAM, and I did take off the heatsink and put new thermal compound on it. So I know this battery probably needs change, but I don't have one. So anyway, let's remove the battery. There's this little guy right here. Seem to be having problems. There we go. Alright. Now it looks like it's got a screw right in the center of it. Don't see anything else. I have to properly dispose of this, but I shouldn't have lined it up. But yeah, this is swollen. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but look at the difference. That's pretty swollen. They look like pouch bags full of water. It's pretty clean in here though. Alright. So I'm hoping that this is just going to sit down perfectly in here. There we go. Let's take a look at this. So, looks like it is the red cable. Actually, let's put the screw in first. This is what is steel? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't. There, it's not. It's not sitting down all the way. It's only got one crosshair here to sit over. So. And it is an aftermarket battery, so that's kind of a bummer. I just want to see this old one back in here for a second. Yeah, see, that sits right over top of that. So this piece is not going over top of. I don't know if it's a. I think it's the manufacturing way that. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So if I did that first. All right. There we go. We got it. Sweet. Well, I say there we got it. I went over that piece, but it's not sitting low enough. Alright. Alright, I got it. There. We got it. Alright. We got it. Kinker doodle in this. Steel one. Use both of these. really feel like it's in there. It's not. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on here? Everything aftermarket sometimes fits a little funky. It's a little funky. Not liking the way that fits. I shouldn't have to force that at all. Really? Is this really happening? Is this really happening? It's the exact same as the other one. There's nothing different. I mean, it probably might fit a little snug being new, but I really thought this would have just slid right in. It's just not going in. Oh, there we go. There we go. She's in now. Alright. We'll just get this down here like so. Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have right there. So I'm going to place this back on. Oh, got a little dust in here. I can't spray. This piece on here is ready to break off, but we're going to leave it in hopes. Back on pretty nice. Look at that, no more bulge, and I mean there's no more sticking up. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, okay? So I'm still learning stuff about PCs. I did watch the other video again, just to look at the battery, and the other battery was bulging up, and I should have noticed that. I just wasn't focused on that. Now that piece wants to almost break off now. Gotta get it down first. But see, this cover is going on extraordinarily smooth right now. I mean, that's the way it should have been. I should have realized that, and that was definitely my bad. I just want to throw a couple screws in it, and then we can see if she wants to possibly get a new back cover, if they even offer it. I might be able to find it. Yeah. this went on really nicely compared to last year. So let me just get a few screws in this. Oop, not that hole. It's got a, that hole does not have, the plastic piece broke away from it last year. So we only have one center one. I really would like these back. So let's see what happens. Make sure we don't have any fires. It's back here. Alright, we have a light that it is charging right there. Oh, look at that. We have a hinge that's broke too now. Did not realize that. Boy, she might be gonna have to get a new PC here pretty soon, to be honest. Might not be worth that back plate now, because the screen is actually coming apart. Boy. I don't like that. I mean, just to open it up, it's really, I don't think I can do anything for that. So what's happening right here is this piece is actually separating, and the screen is separating up here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if it turns on first off. What the button is. Oh, that was the on and off button. Oh, great. Everything's breaking on us. That was the on and off button. Boy, don't I look stupid. This is not working out for me today. Come on. This is not working for me today. And I'll bet you $1. I'm not going to be able to actually turn it on. Boy, that's terrible. think there's a little trick to this back cover that I just don't know about. Alright, so I think we might be missing a piece. That's the power button, ladies and gentlemen. That is the power button. So, I think I can't believe they made that out of plastic. Made it out of plastic. I can try and put it back on. Or just take it off, and she's going to have to use try something here. It's actually going. Try and put it in such a way that it'll just work. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Might be missing a piece that goes in between the button itself, because there was a piece floating around in there. I'm wondering if that was it. If that's the case, I'm going to have to break that off. Whoop. Screws are flying. And just have her push something in there, 'cause I don't think she's going to want to buy another laptop right now. Let me see if it works. Plug this back in, because I don't know how charged the battery is. The button's not even sticking out. Still works though. So we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it like that, even though it's broke. New backing plate would come with that. But I am worried about this screen and it breaking the screen here. Dusty. I don't know what she was doing on this. So it still works. Looks like we're charged way more than 26%. Excuse me while I put in the password. Okay. We are in. I'm not even going to use that dongle right now. And 20 minutes, 24 minutes until fully charged. Just pull it down here into the taskbar. So she has it. I'm going to pause it and then I'll come back and I'll let you know. Alright guys, back. It's only been a few minutes, but I can definitely tell it is charging. It was at 24 minutes till fully charged. Now we're at 20 minutes till fully charged, so it wasn't doing anything for it before. But if we do take this out, it should give us the percentage. We're at 82%. Now, I mean, with an aftermarket one, it'd probably be a good idea to not only get it till it's fully charged, but also, you know, do some tasks on it, or just let it sit here and see how fast it drops. But it should be good. Nevertheless, I'm not going to put that in the video. I will do that afterwards, but I'm going to keep it plugged in here. Another thing she told me is she noticed that McAfee security was on here. She already has Malwarebytes, and I put Malwarebytes on here, but as you all know, that people like to be clicky on things. Somehow she got McAfee on here, and I guarantee you it was something she clicked. So anyway, we're going to remove that. I don't know how much of this you can actually see, but we're just going to go in here to the control panel. Because I saw it pop up. Actually, it wasn't even popped up for a good 2-3, well, till after I shut off the camera anyway. So after I shut off the camera, she had the Malwarebytes. She only had 3 icons on here. And then all of a sudden the McAfee popped up. So I don't know why that took so long. That's kind of making me nervous. So what we'll do is we'll take that off, we'll run some Malwarebytes and see what's going on, if anything. So we're going to go under control panel, programs and features. And we can see right here, you got the McAfee on here plus the Malwarebytes. We're going to uninstall. Yes, uninstall the McAfee. Uninstall. Software removed. We removed the McAfee security scan plus software from your computer. Okay, that's great. Now I'm looking for this to disappear. And there it goes. And it disappeared off our desktop. Now what I want to do is actually reboot and then do another scan. There we go. Oh, that took a long time. So, awesome, your computer is protected. Why did it take that long to open? I have no clue why. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you guys with the rest of this. I'm just going to do this, make sure everything's good. Let's see, we are 12 minutes till fully charged, so the battery replacement was primarily what this was about. Obviously you run into more problems. This is real. I'm not trying to cut out anything. I'm not trying to act like I'm a full blown out computer technician. I still make mistakes. I don't do this daily. There's people that do it daily, and you know what? Good for them. I do have other things going on in my life where I can't, I don't have customers, so I primarily do this channel for, I wanted to do it for possibly customers, but I never got around to actually implementing like a business type thing. So this is, for my computer stuff. My mother, she has this laptop, and my father, he has his own personal computer that I've replaced hard drive on. He also has, well, his wife also has a computer that I built for her. So there is, which I don't have a video on that because I had my father here and he didn't want to be on video, so that was kind of why. But yeah, I mean, the only two that I do like, as far as you know, everybody has their own opinion, but as far as antivirus programs, is Malwarebytes and MCSoft. I use MCSoft because I just feel like it works nicer, it's faster. Malwarebytes, always on my mother's computer, seemed to be funky. One time it didn't open, I had to actually physically close it and then restart the computer, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't work. So I don't know if it's a computer problem or a Malwarebytes problem. But it's still scanning all the files. It is on its last step. Oh, there it goes. So we have 0 threats detected, no pups. So looks like it's good. I'm going to do a few offline things just so it's not so boring and get this video wrapped up. So alright, so anyway, that's it. That concludes it. We did the battery replacement, which was successful, other than we need a new backing plate, it looks like, if she wants to go for it, depending on how much and if I can even get it. And the other big thing that I'm worried about is this screen is separating. There is tape on the right-hand side of the screen holding it potentially together, but when the laptop is built pretty sturdy, so the hinges are sturdy. So when you actually open it, it's kind of tough to open, which puts stress on the hinge right where the monitor is, not glued together, but essentially where it connects, where all the monitor pieces connect, it's kind of separating. So that's a high concern of keep opening and closing it. Is the screen going to eventually, crack or have an issue in the upcoming weeks or days? So we'll see about that. If not, it is a 6-year-old computer now, so it'd probably be, you're not going to do anything with a monitor, you might as well go and buy a new laptop at that point, being 6 years old, unfortunately. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Like it, don't hate it. I mean, I'm new, I'm always going to be new at this because I don't do it very often. So but just like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll get more videos out there. Thanks.